The divine presence of Spirit is nearer to us than our own breath. Our spiritual journey is guided by the infinite in every moment, no matter that we may forget. Spirit knows, sees, and remembers our perfection. Today, we celebrate our oneness in thought, in word, and in action. Good morning. I'm Ricky Knoll. I'm one of the practitioners here, and it's my privilege to be with you this morning, to be your spiritual host. I'm filling in for Reverend Doug, who is away. He will be doing the practitioner moment for the month. And boy, am I feeling the chi. It's like, woo! I love Tai Chi. Thank you. And I love this morning's reading. It was a meditation in our textbook, in our Science of Mind textbook, entitled The Secret Way. And it begins, there is a secret way of the soul which all may know. It is the way of peace and love. The recent readings that we've been doing in the Science of Mind as we go through it every day through the year have been in the chapter What the Mystics Have Taught. And then today, as I said, the meditation is on secrets. So this got me thinking about secrets and mystical things. And much of my experience in my life about secrets has been things that I've hidden from myself or from others or from God. And much of my awakening as a spiritual being and in this teaching and in other teachings that are important to me in my life, I've seen that I had to let a lot of that go because the secrets were things that either made me uncomfortable or were potentially even dangerous to my well-being. And so I'm blessed that I have no secrets. Not all of you know everything, but there are people who do. And for me, that's really, really good. It's very freeing. And it's all held with great, great love. It also reminded me of a reaction that I had when the movie and the book The Secret came out. And one of the things I loved about it, especially the film, was that it brought a lot of different perspectives and traditions together talking about the law of attraction. But it was no secret. Obviously, we know that the law of attraction's been around for a very, very long time. And a lot of other people have talked about it, and Ernest Holmes wrote about it about almost 100 years ago. So it's really no secret. So this led me to look in the dictionary, and I found that one of the definitions for secret that I hadn't used much is quiet and indescribable. And I love that. The secret place of the Most High, for me, can be that inner essence feeling. The quiet place that's truly indescribably. And then that old ad sparked up in my head. That feeling is indescribably delicious. It's so individual, it's so personal, and yet it's so universal. It's there for each and every one of us as we are willing to open ourselves up to it and be the profound expression of the divine that we are. So with that understanding, that definition of secret in mind, I want to read the meditation that was our reading this morning. It's very short. But I want to read it as I interpret it, and then we'll go into our affirmative prayer. There is an indescribably delicious way of the soul, which all may know. It is that feeling way of peace and love. This individual and indescribable way leads into places of joy and into the house of good. It is the quiet way of the Spirit, and all may enter who will. I live in the flow of indescribable good, the quiet pathway of peace. And so I enter into the secret place of the Most High. Let's go there together. In this very moment, I know with great certainty from the depths of my being that God is all there is. There is nothing, there is no one, there is no place that is not the power and the presence of the divine. And so I know from that place that each and every one of us are divine expressions. We are spirit expressing and moving through this experience together. And so we come into, as individuals, as individual expressions, we come into community to express together, and how blessed we are to be experiencing that as the Center for Spiritual Living, Palm Springs. And as the center, I also know that we join with souls and experiences around the universe, expressing as God expresses, with great joy, with great peace, with great power, knowing that all paths to God are blessed. And so I know, and I speak my word today for all of us. And I take a moment in silence for each and every one of us to be able to bring our personal and our individual concerns and celebrations into this time of prayer, right here and right now. Knowing the divine presence is all seeing, all hearing, all knowing, all love, all goodness. I know that each and every prayer, concern, celebration that has been spoken, thought, lifted up in our hearts is heard and acted upon right here and right now for the very highest and best for each and every one of us. I know that this center is richly blessed. I know that the energy of the volunteers and the ministerial staff and the core council and all the cores and all the people who so willingly and beautifully give of themselves, of their time, of their talent and their tithe to create a place where we can bring our individual expressions and rejoice together in the way in which they come together so beautifully. I speak my word for those who in our family who are unable to be with us today, that they would know the power and the presence of the love that we feel and the way that we embrace and honor each and every one of them. And I know and bless the words and the presence of Dr. Michael as he brings a message through his willingness to be open to the Spirit, to allow himself to speak the words and to allow ourselves to hear in whatever way we need to hear this message today. And so it is all good.